Hello, in this video we want to do page 72 exercise 3, complete with smaller than or greater than. Before we compare, we have to check if the two fractions have the same numerator or the same denominator. So look, in the first column, all the fractions have the same numerator. Here we have 9, 9. 4, 4, 12, 12. And we know that if the fractions have the same numerator, then the fraction that has a smaller denominator is greater. So look here, which fraction has a smaller denominator? This one, 9/3. So 9/3 is bigger than 9/5. And here 4/7 has a smaller denominator, so it's bigger than 4/10. Here 12/5 has a smaller denominator, so it's greater than 12/7. Now in this line, all the fractions have the same denominator. So now we know that if the fractions have the same denominator, so the fraction that has a greater numerator is the greater. So now here 5 is bigger than 2, so 5/6 is bigger than 2/6. 9 is bigger than 8, so 9/10 is bigger than 8/10. 3 is bigger than 1, so 3/8 is bigger than 1/8. Now in exercise 4, the same. In the first line, all the fractions have the same numerator, so we have to see if the fraction has a smaller denominator, so it will be greater. So here 2 smaller than 4, so 1/2 greater than 1/4. 3 smaller than 5, so 1/3 greater than 1/5. 4 smaller than 5, so 3/4 is greater than 3/5. Now in this line, all the fractions have the same denominator, so the fraction that has a greater numerator is greater. So 3 greater than 2, so 3/5 is greater than 2/5. 5 greater than 4, so 5/8 is greater than 4/8. 6 greater than 2, so 6/15 is greater than 2/15. Now here we have the same numerator, so the fraction that has a smaller denominator is greater. So 9 is smaller than 10, so 5/9 is bigger than 5/10. Here we have the same denominator, so 5 bigger than 4, so 5/6 is bigger than 4/6. Now they have the same numerator, so 1/3 bigger than 1/4. Here also we have the same numerator, so 4/6 is bigger than 4/7. Here we have the same denominator, so normally 8 bigger than 6, so 8/11 is bigger than 6/11, and 15 bigger than 11. So 15/17 is bigger than 11/17. Now we want to do exercise 7, part A. Arrange the fractions in an increasing order. What is the meaning of increasing order? From the smallest to the largest. Look, before we compare the fractions, before we arrange them, we have to check if they have the same numerator or the same denominator. Look, all the fractions have the same numerator. So here we have to arrange inversely. Why inversely? Because the fraction that has bigger denominator is smaller. Which fraction has bigger denominator? This one. 7 is bigger than all the other numbers. So 1/7 is the smaller one, the smallest one. So 1/7 is the smallest one. Then which number is smaller than 7, it is 6. So when the denominator becomes smaller, so the fraction becomes bigger. So here we have to write 1/6. Then 1/5. Then 1/3. Then the biggest fraction is 1/2 because it has a smaller, the smallest denominator. So it will be the biggest one. So 1/2 is the biggest fraction. Thank you for watching.